Hello my friends, and welcome back to my channel. This is Tommy's Tarot Time, and I am Tommy the Tarot Reader. This is a reading for Gemini Sun, Gemini Rising. This reading, the first part of it, is if you are in a current relationship. The second part of it is if you are single, looking for love. And the third part is your universal guidance. Okay, Gemini, let's get started. Let's look at Gemini's current relationship. And this reading starts from today, and you know, it doesn't have a timeline. It just starts today. Lots of optimism, having a great time, loyal, faithful, very strong connection, very strong commitment, soulmate connection. You inspire each other. You inspire each other a lot. This is a karmic connection. This is something that feels like you've been together for lifetimes. And lifetimes, so you see a child on the card with the sun. When I say lifetimes, it's because sometimes if you are, you know, your past lives, you come back and you come back together as a baby, as young and innocent. And yeah, that just came to me right now, Gemini, that you have come back together in many lifetimes as children and playful, fighting together, warriors together, leaders together. Yeah, there's a lot of strong bonding there. Yeah, I just picked that up. Just looking at that card, that you've had several lifetimes with this person. And it's a continual connection that is, yeah, it's a very strong connection. Anyway, I just said what I said. I don't remember what I said regarding the baby and the, anyway, you'll have to rewind and I said rewind. Oh, I said rewind. Oh my God. And then I was going to say replay, but okay. The next card is your thoughts of the relationship. There have been some conflict or something that has upset you, and someone has either, you know, been deceiving, lied, betrayed you or your partner or the relationship. There has been some sort of betrayal or something like that, but that's all in the past now. You can move forward. That whatever bad thing has happened is in the past. Your partner's thoughts on the relationship is they are very frugal. They want to save money. They want to be very careful with money. I think you both are. And I will clarify these cards. What do you need from your partner? Well, you need for them, with the Three of Pentacles, to be more decisive regarding projects, whatever things that take on. You need them to be more decisive and to be clearer about what they do take on, and because it looks like they might be indecisive. To be a little bit more sure, and if they decide to do something, to actually put 100% behind it instead of not being sure, you know, if they made the right decision. You don't like indecision, Gemini. Yeah, I know Gemini is the, you know, twins, but you still don't like indecision. Geminis tend to just, they're very focused, especially these days with Mars and Gemini. Even if it's retrograde, it's still in Gemini. It gets you very, very focused. So you want your partner to be focused just like you are, and just to, you know, put 150% in it. What they need from you, yeah, I don't like reversals, but I will read them. What they need from you is, that is upside down, so they actually need you to be more free with your money. I know I said that. Yeah, they need you to be more free with money and more playful and more outgoing, to have more ideas and not to be so scared about your finances. They need you to back up. They want you to back them up, that sometimes they're going to either be a little scared about not having enough money, or that they want to splurge on something. So they need you to be able to roll with it and be able to just say what you think, because you are probably the more objective one here, Gemini. But they need you to be the objective one here to say whether or not they should spend their money on this outlandish purchase. Just kidding. On something that maybe you think that they shouldn't be spending their money on. Yeah, just for you to watch the spending, because they do want to save money, but I think your partner has a tendency to splurge. What is the advice? There's competition around you and your partner, and in this relationship, there's competition for people around you. Yeah, you don't need to compete. You don't need to take anything from anyone. You don't have to do any of that. The advice is, yeah, life isn't this is the outcome. Your relationship has a lot to go through. There's a lot of growing, there's a lot of learning. There's a lot of, for the two of you, working with people, learning how to work with people, learning how to work with people who aren't honest, but learning how to do this and staying on top of your game. There's a lot of learning here to do. With the world upside down, the advice is, yeah, you don't know it all. There's a lot for you to learn. So be open to learning and don't assume anything. Nothing has ended. Your life is still, this chapter in your life is just started. And it feels like it might get a little tiring sometimes, but you got to hang in there. I'm sure you love challenges. The two of you do. But Gemini, I feel like you're the one that loves challenges. You don't show how much you love a challenge. You're very competitive, but you don't show it. You're very calm and stoic. Your partner might show a little bit of nervousness around a good challenge. But, you know, with your partner, with you, they're going to calm down and take a challenge on. Because that's what both of you are doing. Should be an interesting year. You know, taking a challenge on is really fun. Because, see, people are coming up against the two of you and they're thinking, you know, that you guys are going to cave in and you don't know what you're doing. But the two of you together, the two of you are very strong together, see. You've had many lifetimes together, so you've been in battle and won many times over and over. So, Gemini, you've been here before. So your challengers are going to be shocked at how your challengers will be shocked at how the two of you work so well together. That it looks like a very, you know, a stressful situation, but you guys are like ninja warriors. Okay, so I'm going to clarify these cards. So I'm going to clarify the Sun, the state of your current relationship. Let's pull this out. Yeah. So you do have a lot of wealth. If you're not seeing the wealth now, you will see it. The wealth in terms of your relationship means a lot of alone time, creating success, creating and building, and, you know, mad genius in the laboratory. Whatever you're working on is going to create a lot of wealth in the sense that you will be very comfortable, the two of you together. Because the two of you together are working very hard for your dreams together. If you've been together for a long time, you have something else you've got planned, Gemini. The two of you are thinking, let's do something big. Like if you've been married for 30 years, the two of you are thinking, let's buy one of those big silver bullet trailer things and let's travel the US. What is the name of that thing? Yeah, something really big right now, Gemini. So you're planning something. If you've been married 30 years, 40 years, you want something beautiful with your person because you've been with this person for many lifetimes and you are having the best time of your life, Gemini. You really are. And if you've only been together recently, you're still having the best time of your life with your person. In love, very much in love, very much a lot of emotional generosity, very loyal, very much in love with each other. Again, this is your past lifetimes together has always indicated that you are soulmates. Like you've always been in union, like your soul was created together and you have traversed all of time. Whoops, my cards just flew all over the place. You have traversed all over time and space together because you two were conceived together at like when the world was created. That's how far back the two of you go. Your thoughts of the relationship, you are working very, very hard, Gemini, no matter what. This is you. You're working really hard and you're going to work very hard. So you're very focused right now. And let's see what else. Very focused. So there's something that's very important to you that you're working on. If let's say that you have applied to different schools, you'll get in. You have two queens right there. Can you believe that? you have someone that is financially, so not supporting you, but financially generous, Gemini. Both of you have someone financially very generous and unconditionally loves you. So both of you have that. You do. So let's see your partner. Okay. Working hard at building wealth. Your partner is slowly building wealth, slowly deciding how to create some kind of security. It looks like baby steps right now, but it'll pick up, okay? So let me pick another card for your partner here. Yeah, you have 2 6s here also, see? Both of you are working really hard. Gemini, you're the one that may get some recognition pretty early on, but your partner is going to see, it's the 6 of Pentacles. They're going to be very generous with their wealth, that they're going to be generous with you in this relationship and will be very giving. They're just going to be very giving. So I don't really know what your partner has in mind, because I'm seeing them making a big purchase. Okay, next card. What do you need from them? What do you need from them to, okay, I said that, not to be indecisive, to kind of be a bit more certain about, you know, what they're doing. If it's creative, to have more confidence with their creativity, with their creative projects. But whatever it is, they need to have more confidence behind it. That's what you need from them. You need for them to have confidence. There's a king. Oh, I just said confidence. And then the king, here he is. Yeah. Both of you have confidence. He will have confidence, because the relationship and you will inspire your partner to have more confidence, that they are really very intelligent and business savvy. So maybe Gemini, you might have to do, yeah, absolutely. Look at that. Both of you will make a lot of money. That's because the 2 of you working together will create a lot of wealth. You really inspire each other. Gemini, I think you are the one that's very encouraging. Very encouraging. Yeah, it's just, you know, they say that, like, we don't tap into 99% of our brain, but this is telling me that the 2 of you are going to tap to 99% of your brain, because it's going to create the Ace of Diamonds and the King of Diamonds there. It's going to create that, Gemini, and you know that you have to tap. You have to tap to that part of your brain. You have 2 kings there. 2 queens, 2 6s, 2 kings. What does your partner need is to have the space to process their thoughts. They need to really bounce their ideas off of someone, and to be able to talk freely, Gemini, because they have a lot of ideas, and the only reason they're not talking is they are uncertain. Yeah, this is them. No, that's you. They are uncertain. Yeah, they are uncertain. They need to be more confident, but that requires that there's space for them to say whatever is on their mind, even if it's of doubt. They need to talk about it if it's a doubt. Because in that doubt, there's genius. So you got to let them talk about their doubt or whatever's coming up. You got to give them space. They're going to stress out. They need you to be there for when they stress out. But there's genius in there with your partner. So they need to be able to emotionally process a lot of stuff. And a lot of that processing, the real gold's going to come out. So you need to let them do that. So the advice is the 7 here. There's going to be other options that come in. Let's see. I said options, but I don't know when that's going to happen. Yeah. So, okay. The advice is to focus on your love life. Focus on loving each other, because that will spark the flame of anything and everything that you're doing. Focus on the love you have between each other. You have 2 aces here. Did you see that? 2 queens, 2 aces, and 2 kings. So there's a lot of love here, and there's a lot of wealth here too. But the advice is to stay in love with each other and to focus on that more than anything else. Sorry. The outcome is the 9 of Wands. Don't try to force anything. Don't be impatient about something not happening fast enough and you're getting frustrated. As soon as you're getting frustrated, I think of like when Einstein got frustrated. I wonder how he got frustrated. He didn't get frustrated. He just sat back and looked over his formulas to see what was wrong. He didn't get frustrated. He just kept looking over his work. And he kept looking at different ways to find the answer. So, as I said earlier, you don't know everything. Einstein didn't know everything. He didn't give up. He just kept sweating. He probably wasn't even sweating. You know? He wasn't sweating. He was enjoying the process. Enjoy the process. Figure it out. Enjoy the process. Go in isolation. Go and get some quiet time. And just figure it out. Just sit and quiet and look over everything. And just be able to breathe and exhale, you know? Inhale, breathe out, and look at all your work. And figure it out. But yeah, you don't know everything. There's so much more to learn. Not that I don't think that you think you know everything, but you know there's so much more for you to learn. Okay, that is your current relationship state of your current relationship reading. I think this candle is like choking up my throat. God is pretty strong. Okay, the next reading is the relationship reading. Oh, no, the singles reading. What's going on with singles, Gemini? Singles Gemini. What is going on with singles Gemini? Are you ready for love? Are you ready to date, Gemini? Yes, you are. You're going to go for it. Yes, you are ready to date. You are. And you've talked yourself into dating again. And that's a good thing. Because you probably need some companionship. You've been alone too long. Your lover's characteristics, probably likes to spend money. They're probably flashy. Well, not flashy, but you're going to notice that what they're wearing is expensive. It's not flashy. You're going to notice that they're put together. But they do spend money on clothes. And you don't. What else about your lover? At least the person that you're going to be very interested in. Whatever they do, they're going to do it well. They're very quick. If they like something, if they like you, they're going to tell you they like you. What else about this person? See, it's an earth sign upside down. So upside down earth sign is a fire sign. Well, that's perfect for Gemini. So this is probably an Aries. An Aries that doesn't care. They look good. They're very bold. They say what's on their mind, and they're funny. Yeah, that's an Aries. And if they have money, they'll spend it. How will you meet? The Four of Wands. Okay, so this is a Venus and Aries card, so it is an Aries. I think you're going to meet an Aries and fall in love. How are you going to meet? They're going to just come up to you and say that you're it. Annette Bening is a Gemini and Warren Beatty's an Aries. I know you guys don't know who these people are. Warren Beatty, Annette Bening. He came up to her and said, "You're going to have my babies." And they've been together ever since. Maybe some of you know who Warren Beatty and Annette Bening are. But Aries and Gemini is a very famous couple. So, you know, Prince Philip, Gemini, Queen Elizabeth, April. I know she's Taurus, but she's April 21st. A lot of famous Aries, Gemini couplings. So, yeah, this person, I feel like it's the Aries that's going to come up to you, Gemini, and that's going to say, "I want to be with you for the rest of my life." And earlier I had talked about many, many, many lifetimes together. Yeah. It's going to feel like that, okay? Characteristics of the relationship in love. You just know it's soulmate. You're in love. Pure love. That's all I got to say. Potential of the relationship. Well, you're going to need to teach each other some things. It's not going to be easy because Aries is going to be a bit careless with their words. Or if it's not an Aries, I don't know. I think it's an Aries. It's a fire sign. They'll be a bit careless with the words, and Gemini will help them with that to be more graceful. Gemini will help Aries. If it's an Aries, I'm still thinking it is, to teach him to be more patient and to be less, you know, to be more patient. And okay, let's look at this card. The Bull, man's face, a bird's face, elephant, key, heart, a star, and this. So yeah, Gemini, you're going to teach Aries to be calm and humble. So yes, there is great potential in this relationship. Do I actually need to clarify these cards? Let's look at this card. Are you ready to be in a relationship? Yes, you are. And the Six of Cups. Yeah. You're ready to just get out and do something different, Gemini. This isn't necessarily you ready to date. It's just you just getting out and talking to people. Because you've been isolated for so long. You just need to be out and about talking to people. Okay? The Lover, yes. This is an Aries Taurus. The person you're going to meet is successful and they have a lot of money. And I do think it's Aries Taurus or Virgo Leo. Leo Virgo. And they're going to take little baby steps towards you in terms of love. They're going to be playful and kind of cute. I'm thinking of how they probably look like. Let's see. I don't know. I'm getting you know, they could be like 5'7" with dark hair and maybe green eyes. They could be 5'10", blonde with blue eyes. The blonde and blue eye person, I could be totally wrong on this, but I'm just going to take a shot. More playful. 5'10", 6 foot, blonde, blue-eyed, playful. Virgo, Leo, playful, blonde, brown-haired, surfer even. If it's a person's 5'7", 5'8", business person, MBA. No, very outgoing, not shy, very outgoing. The tall blonde one is shy. Surfer, dude. The 5'7" guy with dark hair is, what does he do? She do. She, he. So, whatever. 5'10" blonde, 5'8" blonde, 6 foot blonde, surfer, skateboarder, very chill the way they look. The dark-haired 5'7", not as sporty, but you know, I don't know, they could race cars. They're probably a musician. Drums. That's what I get. Drums. Okay, that's what I got. That's what I got for your lover characteristics. How will you meet? Well, you're going to meet. How will you meet? That's interesting. So what I'm getting with that is you're going to meet because you were told to go someplace to heal yourself or to to heal in some form, and that's where you're going to meet. You're healing in some form. You kind of are just checking it out. You're not, Gemini, you're not healing in the sense that, like, wherever you've been told to go to heal, you're like, I don't know why I'm here. I don't understand what everyone here is doing, but you showed up. Yeah, so maybe you might find out some truths about yourself too, Gemini, wherever you meet this person. It is a place where you're going to discover things about yourself and things about what's actually very important for you, because maybe you've hid parts of yourself that you're like, oh no, you know, I don't want to get married, I don't want kids, I don't want any of that, I just want to just work. Well, that's not true, Gemini, because you're going to find out that you do want a lot of things and that you can have all those things, and it's okay for you to want all those things, because because you can have all those things. Whatever it is, all those things that you want. But you want to be honest with yourself. So that's where you're going to meet them. This place where you're going to heal and be honest with yourself. Characteristics of the relationship. You both work very, very hard. You're both very honest. And you'll fall in love immediately with each other. And I just said that. You will fall immediately in love with each other. And the relationship will be filled with love. You won't have to second guess what's going on. It will be very clear. You're in love and you're supposed to be together. The potential is that there's going to be a lot of talk. And that what connects the two of you is because you talk a lot. And you love to do things together. And you build and create and do a bunch of things together, and that's how you're going to know that you're with your soulmate. You're going to have to rewind that one too. You have to rewind the whole thing because I'm not going to summarize what I just said. It's a little late. Okay, so yeah, it's a little late for me. But I love doing these readings when I am in a really good headspace, and I am in a really good headspace. So the last part of your reading, Gemini, is your universal guidance. So let's see what we got for you, Gemini. What are the cards telling you? Universal guidance for Gemini. Going on with Gemini? What are the cards saying for Gemini? Oh, the Ten of Cups. You have so much love in your life. You are so blessed. You are so blessed, you know. You're in a really beautiful space. You are in a very beautiful, loving space. And the universe wants you to know that. And they want you to also know, watch what you say. Watch how you feel. Watch when you get anxiety. Watch when you get too overconfident. Watch when you take things too slowly and you're being too careful. Watch that, because when you're in love, you shouldn't have to be too careful. Because you're in love. And you can't talk about anything on your mind because you're in love. Let me see what else I pick up here. You don't need to be scared. You don't need to watch what you say. You need to be more confident because, again, you are in love and in a soulmate relationship, or potentially could be in one. You met the person already. Okay, Gemini, that's the reading I got for you. If you like this reading, hit the like button. Subscribe to my channel and I'll have more readings for you. And this is Tommy, the Tarot Reader, signing out. Bye-bye, Gemini.